Hello everybody, it's Dr. G. Rex Kruhly calling you from, or recording this from Thailand. This is for my community and all of those of you who are going to join my community in the future, and in which case I look forward to meeting you. First and foremost, what I want to do here is thank each and every one of you who has sent me well wishes for healing from my massive car crash, for the extending of love to me, prayers for me. Several healers are trying to heal me out of the goodness of their heart. And I have to tell you, I always dreamed of forming a community of folks that I can help, and I never expected to get one overnight. And at the Muhurta, we went from like 20, 25 people a month, or 10 people a month, whatever it was, depend on the month, to over 18,000. So that was my gift from the divine. And then you guys are all out there, all over the world. And it's a wonderful feeling. And it also means that I gotta meet the responsibility of heading this community. It's a community following the work of depth healing technology, which is synonymous with me. Because depth healing technology and myself are one and the same. It's unique that way. So, on the one hand, I'm so grateful, and on the other hand, I feel the responsibility to step up and be deserving of all of you. And I fully intend to give it everything I got. I was born to do this work, and it's taken me to my middle 60s to mature enough to the point where the divine has given me my group, and the group is growing, and I want it to grow huge. I do not want it to grow huge to make me famous. No, I want it to grow, which means the world is being helped. All of you are being helped through this technology, which was passed on to me from two different avenues. One, from human beings that were great masters like Dr. Larry Habersky, and two, from the divine directly, because that's what I am. I'm what we call a bhakta. I practice bhakti yoga. That means that my way, my personal way, is a devotional way with the divine. It's a mystic's life. That's how I live. That's why you're listening to me. That's why I'm here. That's why 18,000 people who never heard of me 3 days before the Muhurta are clamoring to get into the Seva event at the Muhurta. All of that is divinely ordered. None of that is by chance. So, first and foremost in this message, I'm saying thank you to all of you. And I will not betray your trust. I will help you with everything I know. I will channel the divine on your behalf, always. And I fully intend to meet my responsibilities to help everybody to the best of my ability. We are living in the ultimate of challenging times. The ultimate. Because it's a sci-fi movie now. It's not like the Great Depression of the Roaring 20s. That was an enormous, harsh, severe challenge. But the challenge now is very, very sophisticated. In some cases, it's very blatantly obvious. And in other cases, it's extremely subtle. Now, I know there's a lot of noise in the background. Nothing I can do about that. I'm at I'm in Pattaya, and I've never seen a quiet place in Pattaya yet. So it is what it is. At least I'm under some beautiful trees, and I'm quite a ways back from the road. Over in this country, they make these little motorcycles that, one motorcycle makes enough noise to make you go deaf in some cases. So just ignore that stuff and listen carefully to what I have to say. So this little video is thanking you for caring about me, and it means more to me than I just don't have words to express that. Not so long ago, I always figured if I just dropped dead somewhere, nobody except maybe 3-4 people would even know. And now I've got hundreds and hundreds of people from all over the world. And it's a wonderful feeling. So, I intend to move forward here. Now, something I wanted to tell you guys, I'm a pretty hefty doctor. I take care of almost everything and anything. So why don't I just fix my own body? I want you to understand that 99% of most energy healers, whatever kind of healing specialty they have, we cannot heal ourselves. Why? Well, if I have a certain level of consciousness, a certain level of expertise, a certain level of power, a certain level of everything, and I still get hurt, that means my energy and my level and my consciousness couldn't stop that. So I need someone outside of myself to give me the boost. In most cases, generally 99% of the time, I rely on the divine to do that for me. A lot of healers try, but 99% of the time never touches me. It hasn't for decades. But they try, and they love me, and they try with everything they know how. But all healers that are real healers almost exclusively have to have another healer with a different level or a different energy help them to heal. If I had a client with my problems in the sacrum with a compressed nerve, I can fix it no problem at all. And the frustration is I can't fix myself. So it's very humbling. And I'm learning a great many things from this, and that's why the divine had this happen in the first place. I am learning a great many things from this injury. One of them that is the most pronounced, I would say, is to be able to recognize consciously and appreciate the tiny things of life. Like just being able to get up from a chair and walk across the room to get something. In the mornings right now, it takes me nearly 2 hours to get through the pain and get my body acclimatized to standing up in gravity so I can walk across the room. So the simple act of walking is an enormous gift. Being able to sit here in a chair and talk to you, make this recording without having to be laying on my back because I'm in so much pain, that's a big deal. It's a wonderful blessing to be able to sit here. It's a real big blessing to be able to put on my own clothes. I don't know if whoever's listening, if you've ever been hurt that bad, but if you get nerve pain, it's no laughing matter, and it will render you invalid in a hurry. So it's teaching me to be enormously grateful for the gift of health, even the tiniest of health. Like this drink. I got myself some Jack Daniels and apple juice right there, and I'm really enjoying it. And I was able to bend down to the little fridge in my room and pour me a glass of Jack Daniels. Earlier, I couldn't even bend down to reach the little ice box. Are you following me? You know, one of the greatest men, as far as I'm concerned, that I've ever met in my life is Gene Hinman. Gene Hinman is a genius. He's a retired multimillionaire. I think he retired age 50, self-made, just a remarkable man. And he taught me a big lesson one day. He's the guy that introduced me to fine cigars. And we were sitting on the porch in Beaufort, Georgia when I was still married to Tammy. Came over, brought a bottle of scotch, brought me a cigar, and we were sitting down there on our little humble wooden porch. And he looked at me and he says, you know, it doesn't get better than this. And he means it. Now, think about that for a second. We were sitting in the sunshine on a wooden porch, humble house, sitting together. We had a glass of scotch, and we each had a cigar. And the guy that could afford to buy 10 of my houses and not blink his eye, he says to me, it doesn't get better than this. Why? Because it's true. You can make it more fancy. We could be sitting in chairs made out of 18 karat gold on a marble platform, but the scotch is still the scotch, the cigar is still the cigar, the sun is still the sun, open air is still open air, and he's Gene and I'm Grant. It doesn't actually get better. You can change the trimmings a little bit, but if you can't sit there and enjoy that moment together with what you have, you can't enjoy it no matter what you have. Doesn't make any difference. It actually doesn't get better. It can look a little different, be a little fancier, but it doesn't actually qualitatively get better. Now, most people, they fight their whole life to get the marble floor with a gold chair, and they think it's things that are going to make the difference. It's not. When I can stand up on my own 2 feet from this chair without collapsing in pain, that's real. It's not a thing. That's my body temple allowing me to be able to stand up and carry my own weight. And it has a feeling to it if you're conscious. See, we all take life for granted. I was just driving down the road, coming home from dinner, 8:30, somewhere around 9 o'clock. I pass out at the wheel. I have never passed out at the wheel in my life before. I had no clue that I had any kind of a blood sugar issue. I'm as healthy as a horse. I pass out, the divine saves my life, but this is a month now, and I'm still on heavy pain medication so that I can walk around. So it's teaching me to be humble. It's teaching me to value my body. It's teaching me to value life. It's teaching me to value all of you. Without you, I'm nothing. You know, some guy, take any rich guy, take Warren Buffett, and take all his billions of dollars with him, put him on the moon. There isn't any stores there. There isn't any banks there. There isn't anybody there. So the billions of dollars is virtually meaningless. It's relationship. Life is all relationship. There is no such thing as anything other than that. Even after you die and you go into the light, or if you go somewhere else, it's still all relationship. There is never, ever anything that doesn't exist unless it's relationship. An object, if I hold up this glass of whiskey here, with apple juice, that's not all whiskey. If I hold that up, the only reason you can see the glass is because of the empty void around it that gives it its shape. Think about that now for a second. That's one of the most fundamental truths of all truths. The emptiness, the empty space, gives all of the world of form existence. Otherwise, all you would have is a giant solid cube. The space, you know, when you're listening to music, the space between the notes gives it the sound and the tune and all of it, everything. Otherwise, you have nothing, just one noise. Understand? So it's all relationship, and because of your faith in me and trust in me, I'm filled with purpose, with dedication. I have my life has meaning, and it's all centered on you guys. I want to help you with all that I am in every way I can. And if you call on me, I'll do my damnedest to never let you down. Now, all I am is a guy. The trick with me is I'm connected through the divine, and the divine channels straight through me. How do we know that? My results. At this point now, I've treated I don't know how many people, probably a few thousand, with about a 98 to 99% success rate. That's not an accident. So I wanted to make this video because I'm feeling so close to all of you. I love all of you, those I've met, those I haven't met. You know, this is a karmic family. The community is a karmic family. Any given human being has a karmic family of approximately 100,000 people or more, dotted around the globe. That is a fact. That's the way the universe is structured. So now at this point in my life, my karmic family is materializing. And with that karmic family, we have power. We have power because what we stand for has virtue. How do we know it has virtue? Because out of nowhere, over 18,000 people materialized overnight. Over 18,000 people. All at the exact same event, at the exact same hour, at the exact same time. That's how we know. So, until I see you next time, you know, always go to my website because Johnny's doing a superlative job there. Ultra proud, and have enormous gratitude for Johnny Chumpacon because he's doing superlative work, and he works non-stop to make this, all of this and depth healing a complete success. And who benefits? You do. We do, and you do. It's a wealth creation model. That means everything is win-win. No greed, no catches, no hidden agendas, none of that garbage. Straight down the middle. That's the only way I do anything. Straight down the middle. So does Johnny. Johnny was a professional Marine, and that speaks for itself. So go to the website. It's depthhealing.org. Look for the announcements. Attend the free Seva ceremonies on the full moons. Schedule your privates with me, and let's travel this road together. Okay? Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye for now.